Hello guys, and welcome to Astrology Coaching by Anatoly. Today we are going to proceed with the third house. This is the house of communication. So we are starting now. Okay, so the third house, as I told you, is house of communication, and it has affinity to Gemini and Mercury. Why Gemini? Because this is the original third zodiac sign, and as I told you in the previous video, every house is related to a specific original zodiac sign. First house is related to Aries, second house is related to Taurus, third house is related to Gemini because this is the original zodiac sign, and Mercury is the ruler of the original zodiac sign. So now we're going to give more information about the house. In Vedic Astrology it is called Bratubhava. I hope I pronounce it in the correct way. I don't know Sanskrit. Bratubhava, and the motto or the phrase that describes this house is I think. The Karka, the soul planet of this house is Mars, because Mars signifies siblings, and third house signifies siblings, younger siblings too. The direction is north. The type is, this is Upachaya house. Upachaya, as you probably know, these are the third, the sixth, the 10th and 11th are Upachaya houses, and they get better with time. They improve with time. And of course this is one of the inauspicious, the most inauspicious houses are 6th, 12th and 8th, but 3rd and 11th, they are considered as a little bit inauspicious too, not very good houses, because 6th from the 6th is 11th, and 8th from the 8th is the third house. So the type is Kama house, Upachaya, and still a little bit inauspicious house. The body type, which part of the body this house rules? You have to know if the Gemini is the sign, the original sign for the third house, is the main zodiac sign that describes the third house. This means that this house will rule the same body parts as the Gemini, right? So if you want now, you can pause the video, write what are the body parts that this house signifies, and I'm going to tell you in a minute. Okay? Do it now. Okay, so it rules the down part of the neck, the hands, the arms, the shoulders, and part of the lungs. This is what the body parts that Gemini rules. So the key signification now. The key signification, of course, this is the house of communication. Every writing, or for example writing skills, communicational skills, even speaking communicational skills, but the speaking communication skills are related with the second house. So if you want to see your speaking communication skills, you have to check the third and the second. All type of communication, TV, media, online communication, online websites, YouTube, everything connected with media, communication, newspapers is related with this house. These are the young siblings. These are the short distance traveling. The significators, the key specifications are related with these topics. Third house rules the courage, the motivation, the hobbies, the interests that one person has, the fear. If you have a lot of malefic, you'll be fearful. You have a lot of fear in your soul. The courage. I told you about that. Everything that you have to put effort, and everything that you have to give your strength, your effort, is controlled by the third house. That's why one of the biggest businessmen, businesswomen have strong third house. Adventures, mental qualities, bravery, your mental, what is your mental ability? I mean, if for example you are in a trouble, and whether you will be mentally okay to overwhelm this trouble, this problem is controlled, is ruled by the third house. So Third house rules your artistic ability. It rules your creativity. Of course, artistic ability in the sphere of theater, drama, singing, everything. It rules everything that is related to the movement of your body. I mean, dances, sports, athletes. You can see this through your third house. Your skills with the hands. For example, whether you be good for creating a jewelry, for example, if you have Venus in third house and it is in a good sign, you can be a very good jeweler, or creating something, or a good painter, or good sculptor. Everything that is created by hands, everything that you put effort, a great businessman, as I told you. So this is the house that determines your needs, and you, through this house, you shape your needs. This is the house that rules the community that you don't choose. For example, your classmate, your neighbors. Okay, this is the house that rules the community that you don't choose. For example, your neighbors or your classmates. This is the house that rules the period of your age that is after maybe the start of the teenage, because this is a rebellious house. This is a house where you rebel. And of course, communication and rebellious communication. If you have a lot of malefics in the third house, this means that you can lie a lot and you can create gossips a lot. Communication and the way of communicating is determined through third house. The courage, your bravery, your firmness of personality is determined by third house. Okay, so now we are going to see planets through this house. Of course, just keep in mind that this is a general characterization, this is general explanation. You have to check the lord of the third house, the point of the nakshatra that third house has according to the ascendant. You have to check all the aspects of other planets and other houses through, in your own chart. You have to know your own chart in order to see really the situation with your third house. So if you have Sun in the third house, this make you a great communicator, great creative person, very artistic or good musician, good artist, or a very skillful person. If the Sun is in a good situation, in a good sign, in a friendly sign. If it's debilitated, this means issues with the courage. You will not have courage, you have a lot of fear. Your personality will not be so fear. And as I told you, third house rules your younger siblings, so problems with the younger siblings. If you have Moon, this will make your communication very emotional. You probably will have sisters, younger sisters. If you have Moon here, this will make you a very very good influencing. This position can make you emotional influencer in YouTube, or if you have blog or Instagram, you can create very emotional posts that will overwhelm other people, and you have a lot of popularity, because Moon is popularity, masses. If you have Mercury, this is the perfect communicator, the perfect journalist, the perfect publisher, the person who can lie and create different words, different stories, good writers, very skillful with hands, maybe a good sculptor, painter. Mercury in good situation here creates really good communicator and skillful people. Mars, energetic, aggressive communication. Sporty person, athlete. If it's debilitated, this means aggression with the communication. Of course, this is the karka of the house, which will, at the early stage of your life, this can bring issues with the siblings or the way you communicate, and you have to control your anger. If you have Venus, very sensual communication, sensitive person, maybe sisters in your family, you have younger sisters. If you have Venus in the third house, this will make you very artistic and for sure a great creative, very powerful creativeness, a good actor, good dancer, sensual, sensitive, I mean very passionate dancer if you have Venus here. And you can have business related to beauty sector. If you have Saturn, to be honest, is the best planet in the third house. Saturn here creates the best managers, the best, but managers, I mean the best businessmen, people who create their own business and develop it, and they become the CEO of the company they created. So good businessman, really the best businessman, because third house is effort. You have to put your effort, and Saturn likes this. Saturn likes to put effort, to give more, and to serve and work hard and non-stop working, workaholic. And this person becomes workaholic and creates really big brands. If you have Jupiter here will make you communicate more about education. This is the low, third house is the low education. I mean, after the teenage period education, and the ninth house is the higher education. So Jupiter here will make you more spiritual, your communication more spiritual, more teaching. And when you are speaking, as though you will be teaching, you will be preaching. And Jupiter here may make you very make you travel a lot, because third house is short distance traveling too. We said almost, do I miss something? Sun, Moon, Mercury, Mars, Venus, Rahu. Rahu here will make you communicate. Your mission in your world is to go from the higher type of communication to the lower type of communication. So you have to communicate with other people. People with Rahu in third house are very good YouTubers, very good bloggers, very good vloggers, and they are very good journalists, and they need to communicate, they need to make research, they need to find the information, they need to travel, they need to put courage, and learning to find the strength in yourself is very important when you have Rahu in the third house. If you have Ketu in the third house, this means problems with your siblings, means problems with the communication, means that you are detached from your neighbors, classmates, you need isolation, and you need to find it through traveling to different places. If you have what? Let me see. I said the Rahu, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, okay. Oh, Neptune. Neptune will make you very artistic, very good, for example, good photographer, good movie maker, good creative person that can create different dimensions and different worlds, because Neptune is different dimension, it's a big imagination, very good in artistic field. If you have Uranus here, this means that you have fast communication, very transforming relationship with the siblings. One day you will love them, the other day you will not love them. Uranus will make you speak a lot about technology, about electricity, about airplanes, everything new, new type of new age things, like Rahu. Rahu is the same. Pluto creates issues with the communication. You seek power. You are very your communication can be very mysterious, dramatic. You love the drama, and Pluto here can cause a lot of transformation, or you like to speak about death and transformation. Yeah. So these are the planets, and I'll make, as I told you, I'll make another series, science through houses, because we don't have time now. Thank you for watching. I hope this video is useful and helpful. Now we are building the background of the Vedic astrology, so we can then start using it in order to change our lives and make our dreams come true. Okay, see you soon.